Do you see here? Hi guys and gals. Well, out geocaching. It's been a bad day. This is the third one I've tried. I've been out for 2 hours, and it's the first one I've managed to find. I think one has disappeared. The other one, well, actually, there was road work, so I wasn't able to actually get to it. And here, well, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's on a mountain path, and well, the car's over there, and coming up the road here, there's a view somewhere down there. Well, the lake, I don't know if we can actually, yeah, we can kind of see it if we look through the trees this way. Yeah, there's a lake down there, and it is pretty cool. The one that I said I think has disappeared, I was looking quite a bit, and a lady came up to me and asked me what I was doing. So I explained to her if she knew about, well, geocaching. The answer is the usual one: no, never heard about it. And then I explained a little bit what it was. And then she found it kind of strange, you know. A grown man was probably looking for these things. Anyway, eventually she walked off, which was probably just as well. But still, I could imagine that, you know, it was near the town hall, so it's not probably the best place to have a geocache. Actually, where it was supposed to be was very exposed. I don't think caches should be always in places. I mean, even for the cache owner, I mean, if you'll end up losing it that way, you know, it's not fun anyway. But this is kind of nice. You can hear the birds, and I really enjoyed listening to them. This morning I'll probably make a second video sometime on the weekend. I went to one of these barista things again this morning, and they gave us breakfast, and they showed us how to do things. It wasn't hands-on today though, because there are too many people, but it was kind of cool, like showing us how to make different little motifs with syrups on top of the foam milk and stuff like that. So yeah, it was fun. I mean, Mrs. DC's out working, so that way, I mean, I kept the car and driving around. Was hoping to do quite a few caches, but it's going to be a flop day the way things are going now. But that doesn't really matter. Yeah. So what else? Well, I was surprised yesterday. Some of you will probably wonder, what was that last video he put up with? Well, it was Emma Peel. I don't know how many of you, in the 60s, there was this show called The Avengers. And it was actually very popular in Quebec. It was called Chapeau melon et bottes de cuir. So the bowler hat and leather boots. And yeah, the leather boots were Emma Peel, but I had a bunch of old shows that I was watching and fell on the one that I put a little bitsy bit up yesterday. And I was surprised because I couldn't actually remember that one. And then I do remember seeing it maybe on YouTube, but searching a little bit, I found out that this was, like I say, it was in the mid 60s, so it's 50 years old now, the show. And that actual episode was banned from, I don't know if it was all of North America, well, at least it was banned from the States for being in the 60s too risque. And I'm not actually surprised, actually, because I read up on the thing is Emma Peel made her own costume for that show. And those of you who remember The Avengers, it was always, you never quite knew where you were. It kind of reminded me of, one of those, I was going to say almost science fiction westerns, Wild Wild West, where all of a sudden things came out and you never really knew, where the heck has this come from? Well, that was a bit like that. It was in Britain. But what I did read was kind of funny is that I think it was with ABC, doesn't really matter actually, it's either ABC or NBC, the ones that were showing the show in the States. Well, they were viewing things, and seemingly they asked to have all the original material of that show, but they never put it on for the public, so they kept it for themselves. Anyway, you know, the Emma Peel at that period, like I was going to say Linda Carter, Probably Linda Carter would have been 7, 8 years later. I don't know exactly now, with Wonder Woman and so on. But I mean, Emmett Peel, Linda Carter, well, Diana Rigg actually. You know, teenage boys and older men's fantasies. Yeah, I mean, when I saw that, I just kind of laughed, because I thought, like, wow, this is 50 years old. No wonder, no wonder we wanted to watch those weird shows. Oh well, let me get back to geocaching now. Okay, everybody. So I hope you're having a good Saturday. As you can see, the weather's not great, but anyway, it's good for geocaching. Take care, everybody. 12 noon. Bye-bye. Take care.